So I should probably like take a nap before finishing this, but I want to know what happens. So I apologize in advance for what we are about to experience together. Old Man Taako outruns death and lives forever. By Anonymous Alchemist. Chapter 7. Faerun. A minute passes, one that the three Reapers spend trying and failing to free themselves from the tentacles. It's very upsetting for everyone involved, the black limbs looping and flailing and generally refusing to be dealt with in a reasonable manner. But the spell ends, and the tentacles disappear in a puff of black smoke, depositing the three Reapers on the bed with a thud. Loop shudders. Well, thank gods, she says fervently. Right, that's it. He's dead. I'm sorry, Krav. I know you kind of wanted to do this personally, but I'm calling dibs. I'm surprised he didn't pull this earlier. Barry says. Kravitz sighs. Do we have any idea where he went? Absolutely not, my man, Loop says. Holy shit, I'm going to kill that nerd when I catch him. That's the plan. Yes, Kravitz deadpans. But I think we're right back at square one. We could ask Big Mama, Barry suggests. She's been pretty cool so far. Oh, hell no, Loop says. She's bailed us out twice already. This is getting embarrassing. We're supposed to be professionals. We are professionals, Kravitz says. Unfortunately, so is Taako. Barry says, and casts a locating spell. He shakes his head. He's not within 1,000 yards of us, or at least he's past running water. There aren't any rivers around here, Kravitz confirms. We could call him? Loop suggests. Kravitz dials Taako's number. Taako appears on the beach. He figured it would be pretty quiet on a weekday, and that this stretch of the Sword Coast near the High Church's place isn't really the sort of place tourists go for. He spends a lot of time here with Merle. Lots of beach parties. Teleporting here is easy as pie. He rubs his face in his hands. Jeezy, crazy Loop following him got all his plans out of whack. He had all this stuff set up in the plane of intelligence. No biggie, though. He's just a little ahead of the timeline. All he has to do is go finish setting some stuff up. If he's being honest, he doesn't really have an end game planned, but there's the stuff in Barry's old cave office and the thing that he's got set up near Phandalin, although that might be a bit of a stretch, and basically, well, Chapoy's got plans. No biggie. His stone of far speech rings. Gotta be the boner squad, he thinks, and motions to answer it. Oh, wait, actually, he casts a quick spell to cancel out the noise of the waves. There. Now they can't track him by sound. He'll have a good extra bit of time. He picks up the stone. So how'd you like those tentacles? Like that tent porn? I knew that joke was coming, and still it caught me by surprise. Oh, it's so good. The story, not the, you know what, it's just, let's Taako, Kravitz says, loading the word "oh" with as much exasperation as it can carry. Taako giggles. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. Oh, babe. That's not what you said last night. Taako. If Kravitz wasn't a skeleton at the moment, he'd be bright red. Loop starts snickering. What? I'm just saying. You guys got loose yet? Taako, where are you? Barry cuts in. Wouldn't you like to know? Taako says. Come on, you guys already tried that. Running out of ideas? Fuck no, Loop says, taking the stone from Kravitz. But it'd be better for you if you just told us where you're at. Or else... Oh, gosh. Taako cuts in. Ooh, you're playing good cop, bad cop at me? No, it's bad cop, worse cop, Loop snipes. Taako says. Yeah, I'm buying it. Ciao, kids. Taako's got a scram. The connection cuts out. Loop hands the stone of far speech back to Kravitz. Well, shit, she says, summing the situation up nicely. I got nothing from that. Kravitz nods, frowning. I didn't hear anything either. Barry's head snaps up. Oh, wait, I've got an idea. Kravitz and Loop turn toward him. What is it, babe? Loop leans against him. Doesn't Miller Labs have a bunch of tracking tech in development? Loop claps her hands together. Oh, are we going to steal? Borrow, Kravitz says. We're going to borrow. Taako cuts the connection just before the spell wears off. Whew, just in time. But now what? Taako shifts from foot to foot, contemplating his next move. This was maybe not the best place to come to, he thinks, staring out at the ocean. It's a little too far from everywhere else to be practical. Maybe he'll head to Barry's old office? Yeah, he can pick everything up from there. But that plan needs a whole bunch of spell slots, high-level ones too. Enough that even Taako, strongest wizard in the planar system, needs to be saving them. So teleporting's out. Taako stands on the beach, hemming and hawing for a few moments. Just one old elf on the beach. Then he slaps his forehead. Oh, duh. Taako casts Phantom Steed. Geralt's beautiful spectral form blooms into existence. 2 horns, lush mane, strong limbs. Just as majestic as the day Taako first summoned him. Geralt, my dude, you ready for a journey? Ready when you are, man. Breaking into a lab is easy when you can teleport. Kravitz cuts a neat doorway from his and Taako's bedroom leading into the large central laboratory of Miller Labs. Miller Labs, along with being a university, has the largest research and development lab in Faerun. It bustles with activity all hours of the day and night. The scientists and mages freeze when they see the crack in reality that the 3 Reapers step out of. One of the scientists stands and begins to speak, but Loop shakes her head. Loop says. Mama's talking. Hand over the most advanced piece of tracking tech you've got, or I'm going to take a swipe at you with this bad boy. She strokes the blunt edge of her scythe. The implication is clear. She's kidding, Barry says hastily. Definitely kidding. She's not kidding, Kravitz says. Mostly. Look, we need to find somebody, and if you give us the means to find him, nobody will get hurt. Except Taako, Loop says. The researchers still look generally alarmed. The one who got up speaks. Listen, you're not here for anyone here, right? She asks tentatively. Barry shakes his head. Nope, not today. Although if you, and he points at one of the mages sitting at a desk piled high with books, if you keep researching that shit, we might be after you in a half century to show. Oh, don't give me that look. You're reading Divinia's Necromancer's Handbook, Volume 1. I recognize the cover, and everyone reads that when they're starting out. Babe, stop baiting the baby necromancers, Loop says, patting Barry's back soothingly. Anyway, yeah, we're not here for anybody, but that doesn't mean we're not going to kick some ass if you don't cough up your tech. Please, Kravitz tacks on. The standing woman sighs. She looks like she wants to bury her face in her hands. It's been a long day. Weirder things have happened at Miller Labs, though, even weirder than 3 Reapers showing up and announcing that they need to find someone and that one of her team members might be a necromancer in training. Gerald, show them to the GPS room, she says. And me and you are going to have a long talk about your research. Gerald, the mage reading the necromancy book, gets up sheepishly. If you want to follow me, he said. No, that's not going to work. If you want to follow me, he says, and the trio follows him out of the room. The rest of the researchers still gawking. So how you been, Geralt? Taako asks. It's kind of hard to talk on a moving binacorn, but he manages. Same old, just not existing when you don't call me into existence and all, Geralt says calmly. Cool, Taako says. The 3 Reapers peered down at a large illuminated map of Faerun. Gerald, not Geralt, Gerald had set it up for them, complete with a little blinking light that represents Taako's current whereabouts. Hey, he's moving, Loop says. Look at him go. Why is he going to... why is he going to... No, what's it? Why is he going to... Is that near Phandalin? Kravitz says, bemused. Looks like it, Barry says, squinting. Wait, looks like he's heading near my own cave. What's he doing there? Weird. I wonder why... Oh my gods, you left your cloning equipment there, Loop says. 7 hells, did Taako clone himself? Kravitz looks gobsmacked by the prospect of 2 of his husband. No, that can't be it, right? Why else would he be going there? Loop argues. Well, we have to cut him off before he gets there. Well, we have to cut him off before he gets there then, Barry says. Right now, he's still in transit. If we corner him, he'll just bolt again, Loop shakes her head. We need to give him a reason to stay, or a reason to want to get caught. Just tie Krav up with a nice decorative bow then, Barry says. Hey, Kravitz says, then doesn't deny it. The 3 of them stare at the map with Taako's slowly moving, blinking light. I'm kind of imagining, like, short circuit when the robot is... Johnny 5 is moving through that. Never mind. It's a tough question. How do you catch a man who can teleport anywhere in existence who knows all your tricks? Fuck! Wait, I've got it! Loop says, and promptly starts dialing something into her stone of far speech. The stone rings a few times. Kravitz and Barry watch Loop as she absent-mindedly drums her fingers on the edge of the map. Gerald seems to disapprove. Finally, the click of someone answering. Loop grins. Hello? Hey, little man. I need a favor. I don't think I can do Angus's old voice. So I think it's going to be the live show old Angus voice. Oh, this is going to hurt, and it's going to be so worth it. Taako's stone of far speech rings again. He awkwardly answers it. It's kind of hard to answer a message while riding a horse. Sup? Taako says. Hello, sir. Angus is, despite no longer being a kid, still wildly enthusiastic when saying hello. Let me try it again. Hello, sir. Taako smiles reflectively. Oh, hey, Ango. What's up? Nothing much, sir. I was just wondering when you were coming over. Oh, shit. Was that today? Today is Saturday? Today's a Saturday. On most Saturdays, him and Krav go to Magnus's house. It's like a family thing. Taako says. I heard from Kravitz that you were going to be a Reaper and that you'd be here more often, Angus says. Is that true? Yeah, Taako says. I mean, that's technically not incorrect. Listen, Boobala, I'm kind of in the middle of something. Can I call you back later? Okay, Angus says. I miss you, sir. We'll all do. Yeah? Well, I don't miss you. Bye, Ango. Taako immediately hangs up and shoves the stone of far speech deep into his kids. Stupid kid, he mumbles. You didn't have to be so mean to him, Geralt says. Yeah, well, shut up, Geralt. He doesn't have to say he missed me, Geralt. I mean, who even does that? Just trying to help, man, Geralt says in his soothing equine voice. Taako pats Geralt. Geralt, you're the only real friend I've got in the world. I want you to know that. Thanks, man, Geralt says. Stupid kid, Taako says again. Angus turns back to Loop. Her and Kravitz and Barry are standing in Magnus's kitchen, listening as Angus talks with Taako on the phone. They had left Miller Labs as soon as Angus had agreed to help them. Magnus is eavesdropping, carving something at the kitchen table as Juliet watches the 4 of them with tolerant amusement. Think he took the bait, ma'am? Betcha he did. You laid it hella excellent, kiddo. Where'd you learn to lie so good? You and Taako, mostly, Angus says. Honestly, though, I wasn't lying. I do wish he'd come back soon. Loop groans and ruffles his hair. He lets her, even though he's taller than her. Gods, Ango, why do you have to be so genuine all the time? The rest of you sarcastic bastards need someone to keep you honest, he says cheerfully. Loop laughs. She loves the kid so much. Wind whips Taco's hair as Geralt gallops across the countryside, swallowing miles beneath his feet. Taako isn't thinking about any of that. Taako is thinking about the last 3 days and the last 3/4 of a century. Most Saturdays, he'd be at Magnus's about now, heckling his family and drinking all of Magnus's wine. He hasn't kissed his husband in literally forever, Taako thinks. Taako sighs. All right, Geralt, it's been cool. It's been fun, but I think we're going to have to say goodbye now. Taako says, no sweat. No sweat. No sweat, Geralt says calmly. See you next time you need me. Bye, Taako says and dismisses him. He falls lightly to the ground. He cracks his knuckles, rolls his shoulders. Time for some serious spell casting. If Taco's going to get caught, your boy's going to get caught with style. Oh, no. I don't think I can do Magnus's voice. I hope he doesn't talk too much. Okay. They're in the middle of a game of fantasy Monopoly when Taako appears in Magnus's living room. Or, well, a larger-than-life spectral projection made of glowing light that bursts into existence in a shower of sparks and phantasmal music. It scatters game pieces everywhere and glows so intensely that they have to squint to look at it. All right, the projection bellows. I ain't got jack shit idea about where you are, but I figure you'll hear this. I used like 6 spell slots of making this. Lucas's old lab, 2 hours from now. Crab baby, come alone or don't come at all. Time for a showdown. Taco's spectral form claps its hands and disappears in a brilliant shower of sparks. Show off, Loop says, but she's smiling. Got him. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do.